Friends, hello, welcome back. Happy take two. We're just gonna pretend that we did not hit the record button on the first time we did this video, so we're gonna do it again. Can't tell you how the first one went, that'd be a spoiler though, but you know what, we're gonna get a second try, different draft selection this time around, obviously, but we're doing another fantasy draft. This time around, the theme is we can only draft playmakers. And right off the bat, I think, again, typical rules here, we can have one reroll when it comes to the draft lottery. Right now, 16, right smack dab in the middle. It's not a bad spot, but it does feel like one of those years. I'm just saying, McDavid's a playmaker, like Edmonton winning the lottery. That's what they do. They're specialists. We get number one, that'd be great. I'm just going to throw it out there. We're going to take our one reroll because we like taking that chance here and hope for the best. This is the spot we must draft in, though. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, bang. Oh, third place. All right, let's go. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. McDavid, Draisaitl. Who comes after those two? Playmaker. I mean, I guess we got Crosby. That's a nice third place selection. If Draisaitl doesn't get taken second. Yes, he did. Okay, or if he does, I mean, perfect. So we're going to be able to get Connor, Mickey D's. It's going to be a good start to the draft, right? Crosby, you come on down. Let me make sure, just confirm he's still a playmaker. EA didn't do something crazy and say, Crosby, how would you feel like being, I don't know, a grinder or an enforcer? Enforcer Sid the Kid. Next video idea coming in hot right there. McDavid, though, coming down the middle for this team. I like it. The thing is, we're going to come to the second round, picking 29th. There's going to be a lot of solid players now gone. Weber, Backstrom. So we're going to get Backstrom, Giroux. Man, where do we go here? Mark Stone's definitely a negative. We ain't going to get any defensemen. I think it's between Backstrom and Giroux here. They're both 88. Take a look here. 93 Backstrom. I imagine Backstrom better passer, not so much. No, Giroux is 94 passing, puck control there. All right, and then the 88 on the stick checking defensive awareness compared to 90. Backstrom is the better defensive centerman. Do we go with that? A slightly better, but Giroux's such a better goal scorer, though. Do we go with the better goal scorer and passer? Or do we go with the better defensive player? I think we're going to, man, Giroux's better at faceoffs, too. We got to take Giroux. Giroux, come on down. Welcome to the team. Solid 1-2 punch. Giroux and Crosby. I think a lot of teams be able to build around that and have a pretty solid team. The question is, though, we're going to be doing it with the playmaker. Oh, we might get both. I forgot we're ending around here. Having those quick, tight picks together. So we could have Backstrom, or, I mean, we could go younger and take Gensel, I think. That's a lie. He's a sniper. For some reason I was thinking playmaker there. Sniper and Zibby as well. Marcia Salt's out there, 91-90. I think it's a slam dunk. I think you have to take Backstrom after this. You're going to give us the end around here. We're going to take it. Backstrom, Giroux, Crosby. We got to be able to put up some points with that, right? Problem is, again, playmakers instead of snipers. Golofsson off the board going to the Devils in the third round. Who do you think we're going to get left here, EA says? So Voracek's a playmaker? Voracek playmaker? Yeah, playmaker, shot caller. 93 in the passing and puck control. I like that again. The defense is kind of blah. Marchessault is a little better defensively. Radulov's a playmaker as well. So there's some nice playmakers out here still. What's Radulov's stats looking like here? 87, 88 on the defense, 91, 91. I think I like Marshy is the better goal scorer. Not so much. I always thought Radulov could score. Yeah, he can. 90 on the accuracy there. We do need goal scorers. And Voracek's more of a passer. How many passers can we possibly draft until it eventually hurts us is the question. 86 there. I think we're going to go with the goal scorer in Radulov. Is that a crazy? He's 34, though. Do we potentially go with the younger guy first? Hope Radulov comes back around. I think you have to go that direction, don't you? Let's take a look here. Couture's out there, 31, a little bit older as well. 89, 89, 88, 87. I think you got to get Radulov. He seems like he's going to be one of the few goal scorers we got with them stats. Voracek, Marshy. Marshy's a little bit better on the accuracy. Voracek better passer. And he looks to be slightly less on the defensive side as well there. And he can't win draws with any big deal. I kind of want to go Voracek, though, even with that passing. We're going to go with it. We're going to take Voracek and hope for the best here. After 4 rounds, though. Voracek, Backstrom, Giroux, Crosby. That's pretty solid. Oh, no, now we're getting the end round. We had that completely mistaken there. So we're going to get a second pick here. Radulov is out there. Marchessault is gone. Man, that's tough. I think you have to, we said it though, right? We have to go with, what's your face? Radulov here. 90, 89, 90, 88 on the shot. And hope somebody can score some goals for this team, even at 34. I like that, though. That's a solid top 5. I mean, you got the playmakers galore, obviously. Couture's gone. No! New Jersey, what are you thinking? We wanted him. Man, all right, that's all right. Duchesne's still out there, though. Oh, baby, you're going to give us Matty Duchesne? Nah, that's illegal. Should not be allowed to do that. Another guy that can win the draws, play solid defensively, pass the puck, he can score some goals. I mean, complete player there. I think you got to go with Duchesne at this point. It seems like a slam dunk option. Krejci's out there. He's not so much either of those categories. A little good, pretty solid defensively. Take a look at him later, possibly there. Playmaker Ryan Johansson, the legend. He's got some solid stats too, 89, 89, but he's 28, so will he get taken earlier? 89, 89, 85, 86, 85. You know what I noticed? I just read off these stats like you guys know which ones I'm looking at. Usually when I go stats, we're looking straight at the defense, and that's where we're looking here, 85, 86, and then 75. It was hard to remember those, though. Passing 89, puck control 89, Johansson. I'm going to try to keep you in mind here. And who was the other guy we was looking at? I'm pulling this bad boy a little closer because I feel like we've been getting quiet lately. Duchesne, 88, 86, 89, 89, 89, 87. Man, you know what? I think Johansson might be the better option here. Call me biased, because, you know, I definitely am. Ryan Johansson, ex-Blue Jacket, at an 84 overall. That just seems like a silly decision. How come my right stick's not clicking in? There we go. 80. No, I got to go Duchesne, the better defensive stat. That's a lie. All right, come on down, Duchesne. Ex-Blue Jacket as well. What kind of theory was that? He said ex-Blue Jacket, Ryan Johansson, as if they weren't both. Oh, that's all right, though. 85 there. Coming back around. We might be able to get them both. Once again, in that end-around action. Brent Burns, Ryan Suter, Mark Giordano, Keith Yandel, Joe Pavelski, Yamerson. I think what we're going to do for goalies, we're going to once again trade for one. We'll try to trade for about an 85 or so. Try to keep it balanced. That way we can still worry about the playmaking game here. That's kind of the theory of the draft. So we'll go Pavelski, Dadonov, Oshie, Tatar. That looks like what's out there is Johansson and Krejci. 89 on the defensive awareness, 89 stick checking, 85 shot block. And the shot's kind of bleh. Ryan Johansson might not be out there anymore. No, he is. He's right there. Medium elite, 28. 85, 85, 86. We gotta look at the defense, though. I think we have to take Krejci here. Because we have to consider a guy like Krejci could potentially be a defensive player for us here. Top line, maybe, if he wants to be. So we're going to go Krejci. What is that? Pick number 7. So we have essentially a top 3, top D pair, and a top 2, or top 5, I should say, from a forward standpoint, and 2 D-men. If we want to look at it that way, here we go again. Yamerson off the board, doesn't matter. We can't touch the D-men. Could you leave us some old players there? I always think Joe Pavelski's a playmaker. He used to be, I think, but he's a two-way forward, which, you know, he's a pretty solid two-way guy, so I get it. Go Kessel, Sniper, Getzlaff can't happen. Sniper, leaving the snipers and power forwards galore out there. Oh, Johansson's still out there. Oh, no. You can't be doing that to us, EA. He wins the draws. He's not quite as defensive as Eric Stahl, though. Eric Stahl's got the better numbers, besides the face-offs, man. And I just don't know how you turn that down from a defensive standpoint. He's about the same from a shot standpoint. What's Johansson beating this guy in? I guess they're both 84s. So we're going to take Eric Stahl. And I don't want to at 35, but we're going to. Eric Stahl, come on down. Again, he's a guy that just seems like he doesn't sim up that well in these games. And we always end up with him. I don't know how it happens. See, whatever franchise we do, Eric Stahl is always coming down. They might leave us Johansson this time around. They might have left us Eric Stahl this time around. We should have thought about that. Oh, well. Kubalik is out there. Kubalik got 25 out there. Power forward. Can't have him, though. Any playmakers, EA? Playmakers, shot callers, please and tie. That'd be great. Any playmakers? There we go. Okay, so we have... Oh, Palat. I like Palat. No questions asked. Defensive player. Can play some playmaker or playmaking ability, apparently, as well. I want that one. And we ain't even going to ask twice about it. We got an end around here again. James Norris just got selected. How are we going to miss the Norris Trophy winner like that? Atkinson, Zuccarello, Kreider, no. Gord, no. How good is our playmaking ability? That's one of the fun things about doing these drafts is can we predict every person's play their type without actually looking at it? Palmieri's a negative. Tyler Johnson, I think he's a sniper. Isn't he, Tyler Johnson? No, he's a two-way forward. He used to be a sniper, I think. Jordan Stahl, what is he? Two-way forward. Little, Silverberg, Backlund, Dzingel might be a playmaker. No, he's a two-way as well. Two-ways galore down here. Zach Parise, though, baby. He's out there. That's a playmaking option. Take a look at Parise one more time. 85 defensive awareness, 87 stick, 80 shot. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We'll look at 88, 85 on the defense and stick again. 89 on the passing for Joe Thornton. He's a little bit better of a passer, it appears here. And he might be a better defensive player as well, really. I mean, we might go Joe Thornton. He's going to be around for a while, though. At age 41, He's got to lay around a little bit. Athensu, playmaker, right? Yeah. Ooh, I like the Athensu pick. We're going to go Athensu here. A little younger. He's got some good defensive stats as well. And we're going to, is this the end round or is it net? Yeah, end round's coming up here. We get a second back-to-back picks. Pick 11. We are, what? We're right on the doorstep of having a top 6 and a top 4 right now. We have 11 picks. We're right over that, actually. So we're in a good position here, I think. From a draft standpoint, Silverberg, you're I want to say a two-way forward. No, you're a sniper. That was my second guess. Maybe, not really. I'm going to be completely honest. Backlund's a playmaker, right? Nope, two-way forward. Nice try. Keep swinging. You'll hit the fence eventually. Paul Stastny is, though. Stastny, hello? Right trigger. Well, yeah, I gotta start using my other controller. This bad boy's right stick's not even working these days. That's all right. 86, 86 on the face-offs, defensive awareness, 88. You can win the draw, so that's nice. Stastny getting potential defensive specimen there. How old is he? 36 for Parisi. Stastny's 34. We'll go Stastny first. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we'll go Stastny first. And hopefully these older guys are still around come next turn. I mean, they're mid-30s. There's really no desire usually for teams like or EA to go out there and draft these guys because they're worried about, you know, of course, their future here. Stall, little Palmieri, Kreider, Zuccarello. Come on, still be out here. Still be out here. Yo, Joe Thornton's still out there. Thornton might be out there even longer. I think we go Parisi first, right? Nikita Gusev, is he a playmaker? I don't think he's got the defensive. Oh, he's decent defensively. Actually, 84, 82, 88. I know people are probably like, wow, you're focusing too much on defense. Well, the problem is these guys have to play defense. We have nothing but defense. I ain't worried about the offense as much as the defense at this point. Eric Hall, at your boys out there. I do like me some Eric Hall. Connor Sheary, that's a pretty solid pickup as well. A good bottom 6 guy, I think, there. 81, how old is Sheary? 28. Will he be out there next time around? That is the question. We gonna take that chance and hope he is, though. Joe Thornton, Parisi. Do we go Parisi first? I think we have to go Thornton first, don't we? That's not Thornton. That's Yarncroc. Thornton. I just like everything about him. Besides the fact that he's 41, he might downgrade throughout the year. We'll take Thornton, take that chance. Yeah, we do have the end round right here, actually. Gotta keep an eye on that. So we're gonna get a second pick here. And we might very well get, let's see, Palmieri, Hornquist, Dzingos, Pagot, playmaker. He is. Why did I not realize that? He's decent across the board. Pagot. How would you like to be a Nashville Predator at age 27? You would. That's fantastic. Come on down. Love taking the centers, too. We'll take a chance and hope Zach Parisi's over there. Parisi. I like calling him Parisi. If Parisi's out there. Oh, David Zavardis. Well, that's a steal. How you gonna let somebody steal David Savard in what, the 13th or 14th round? They're gonna win a Stanley Cup. Go on down, Zach. Welcome to the squad, fella. We're on round 14, which means, let me see here. 14. So top 6 would be 6. Top 4 would be 10. So we essentially have the top 9 or 10. We need 2 more D-men and 1 more forward. We'll just go ahead and make these picks real quick. As I say, we're going to jump ahead and just, you know, go ahead and get to the line builds. We ain't got too much left here. Connor Sheary, come on down. I said we liked his stats earlier. He can be a player here. And we're going to go, what do you think here? Round 15, right? 15, 16. And we should have 3 picks left. 16, 17, 18. So we need 2 defenders and another forward. Or we can just, you know, it depends where we put these guys. We'll figure it out. Lars Eller, are you a playmaker? Lars? Hello? Lars Eller, playmaker? Maybe? Nah, he ain't feeling it today. Man, I can't believe my right stick's broken on this controller. How about that? You keep on clicking. It's the first time I've had the problem. Jason Spezza, 83, 80, 85. Not bad there. I think we just, you know, go chalk at this point. Perot's out there, actually. Nah, I like Spezza better, I think, here. We'll go Spezza. Matty Calves, baby. Blue Jacket legend. Could go down that route. All right, we're going to make these quick picks here, though. Edit the lines, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so the team has come together. Giroux, Crosby, Voracek, first line. Solid first line there. Duchesne, Backstrom, Radulov on that second line. Hopefully Radulov can produce some points here. Maybe we're moving Radulov to that first line. Looks like he fits better there. It's not going to boost the chemie, though, so we'll leave him where he is. No, we're not going to. Crosby and Voracek. I feel like there's too much, still too much passing with Backstrom and Voracek. It is going to happen, though, all right? We got all playmakers. Of course, all these guys are going to want to pass. Spezza, Pagot, Atkinson, then Sheary, Stahl, and Perot. We might move Stahl up to the third line here. I think we have a solid team, though, to have 80s across the board in the bottom 6 on defense. We're going to take a chance on Palat and Krejci top lining it. Thornton, Stastny, I think, second lining it. Some solid defensive stats. Are they better than Parisi and Derek Ryan? Yes, and we'll try this in the bottom 6. Unfortunately, we're -3s across the board. That's going to happen. We have a bunch of forwards playing defense, obviously. In net, we picked up Darcy Kemper, and then Matt Murray is our backup. And back to edit lines. What needs changed here? We don't care about the AHL. They'd be all right. We don't need those guys. They ain't playing. Just kidding, AHL. You guys go. Have a nice roster. There we go. We should be good to go. Make sure everything's still set up here. Palat, Krejci. Yeah. They're going to go ahead and jump into this season, sim up some games, see how these boys play. I'm a little concerned about it. But if Crosby and the boys can put up enough goals, anything's possible here with this team. All right, so, yeah, wild card team, actually. I was going to say 500 Hockey Club. Not looking the greatest, but right on the bubble. Heading into the trade deadline, anything's possible. This team's just got to catch a little bit of fire, pass up on those Jets right now. It's appearing to be a little bit of a weaker Western Conference, giving us a chance to squeak in there if we can win some games. Detroit says, how about being a playoff team? Don't mind if we do right now as well. Detroit bouncing back after a couple struggling years. Coming over there and saying, hey, let's go take care of business here. 31 until 28, we're going to be a conservative seller because, I don't know, it just seems like a nice selection for this time around here. 3 games above 500. Predators find themselves a wild card team right now. How about that? I'll take it. 32, 33, 33, and 29. We'll get it right. I can't believe it. I can't believe this team's going to make playoffs as almost a 500 Hockey Club. They might end up with like 85 points and make playoffs. Hopefully that's not the case here. Catch a little win streak. There we go. W there against Carolina and Anaheim. Losing to the LA Kings. It's tough to judge teams at this point though, right? Because everybody's got their own drafted fantasy team. So we can't really look at, say, one team or the other and say, that's why Detroit. I was just thinking about how Detroit bouncing back. I forgot they drafted that team though. So that's the reason they're making playoffs. It's not really their current team they got. Columbus. Beating up on my Blue Jackets. Predators not only going to make the playoffs, they're going to be at 3rd place. Oh, that's a lie. Down to 5th, 6th. What? Was that on that lost losing streak? Nah, couldn't have been. I think I was reading that wrong. Predators, though, going to miss playoffs. That had to be tight. Crosby, 86 points. Solid season. I did not want to click on it. Yes, I actually did want to click on it. Nice. 39, 35. But we only have 86 points. What do you expect? They did. Okay, they tied. 3 teams at 86 points. I was going to say, I thought I seen us in 3rd place there. Them 1 or 2 losses, that big of a difference. It was 4 teams within 1 point of 3rd in the division, and the Nashville Predators are going to lose by row here from making playoffs. Boy, was it close. That would have been exciting to see what this team could have done in playoffs. Should they have made it, though, all playmakers, no defense? Probably not. So it's all right. A team 3.1 goals against per game. 2.9 goals for. You can't be negative in that category and expect to make playoffs. 17.9% on a power play. Kind of average, not horrible. 81% on a penalty kill. Surprisingly above 80% there. I look at the right team. 80.4, my bad. Surprisingly above 80%, though still. 19.9 on a power play percentage as well for the Jets. No, I'm looking at the Jets. I was right the first time. What are you looking at, pal? Why did I think it was the Jets? Nashville. It was 17.9 and 81.8. Just continue on. You just keep talking, pal. You had it right the first time. Tampa, even drafted a team, still going to be the President's winner here. Looking at the Predators, though. Crosby, 86, positive player. So first line was okay then. Crosby, 36 goals, led the team in goals. 83 out of Giroux. Needed to see, 25 is not bad out of Giroux. Still, 8 point per game there. That's what we needed, was high point per game players to try to, balance out all these playmakers on defense. Voracek, 56 points, 71 out of Backstrom, Radulov 54. So they put up the points. I would say, I don't know, maybe you needed a little bit more than that still. The drop-off came really quickly. We had 7 guys, 40 plus, and then down to 27 just like that. Stastny minus 25. So maybe we needed a little bit better than that to, again, carry this defense. The goaltending, 901, 895. Matt Murray says, how you feel about sub 900, baby? Hey, 2.85 goals against. They played better in front of him, though. Probably had a little bit weaker competition. 31 and 30, though. Darcy Kemper, 901, not going to get the job done. Unfortunately, we could not turn this playmaking team into a Stanley Cup winner. As for this video, though, guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate you consider subscribing, liking the video. You never have to. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.